What is happening, everyone, and welcome back to the Roger Report, where we dive headfirst into the stories that are shaping the world of sports and beyond. The news cycle never sleeps, and today is no exception. We've got an absolute whirlwind of updates, from legendary insights to bold new claims that are setting the internet ablaze. Get ready, because we're bringing you the most talked-about developments, the ones you absolutely cannot afford to miss. We're talking about definitive statements from coaches, revelations about how icons trained, and even a direct challenge to the GOAT's scoring legacy. Stick around, because the information we're about to unpack is going to have you talking all day. You're not going to want to miss a single second of this. Let's get into it. First up, we're heading to the hardwood where Clippers head coach Tyronn Lue is settling some serious speculation. We're talking about the influence of a certain basketball legend on one of today's top players. Lue, with his unique experience playing alongside both Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan, is dropping some serious knowledge about how Kawhi Leonard sought to emulate the greats. Get ready for the inside scoop on training regimens and the wisdom passed down from the very top tier of the game. Then, we're diving deeper into the GOAT debate with Tyronn Lue himself. Lue is making some incredibly bold claims about how Michael Jordan would fare in the modern NBA. We're talking about hypothetical scoring numbers that might just blow your mind. Could MJ really dominate today's league as he did in his era? Lue seems to think so, and he's got the arguments to back it up, considering the evolution of the game and the rules. But hold on, because the conversation around scoring dominance is far from over. We've got a high-ranking executive making a statement that's sure to stir the pot, directly comparing a current star's scoring prowess to none other than Michael Jordan himself. Is this a bold statistical claim or pure hyperbole? You'll have to stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of these explosive updates. We've got all the details coming your way right now. Coach Lue reveals Jordan's training secrets for Ka. Tyronn Lue, a figure uniquely positioned to bridge eras of NBA greatness, has recently shed light on the profound influence Michael Jordan has had on his star player, Kawhi Leonard. Lue, who shared locker rooms with both Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan, revealed in an interview that Leonard frequently sought his insights into the training methodologies of these basketball titans. The Clippers head coach detailed how he personally guided Leonard through the same rigorous routines he and Jordan once followed, a regimen they dubbed the Breakfast Club. This involved early morning weightlifting, followed by breakfast, and then arriving at the gym an hour and a half before anyone else to work on specific post moves. Lue explained that he would demonstrate the footwork and techniques that Jordan employed daily, a process that spanned 2 years during his own time playing with Jordan on the Washington Wizards. Leonard, known for his meticulous approach to the game, embraced these teachings, adapting the drills and finding them beneficial for his development. Lue mentioned that he even recently inquired about revisiting these training sessions in San Diego, highlighting the ongoing pursuit of improvement. This connection to Jordan's legendary work ethic is particularly significant given the similarities many draw between Leonard's and Jordan's mid-range game and overall style of play. However, the narrative is tinged with the persistent issue of Leonard's health. Since joining the Clippers, recurring knee problems have led to him missing a substantial portion of their playoff games, significantly impacting the team's postseason success. Despite these challenges, when healthy, Leonard remains an unstoppable force, averaging an impressive 25 points per game for the Clippers. The hope among fans and the organization is that Leonard can maintain his health throughout a full season, allowing him to lead the Clippers to their anticipated championship, with Lue, the man who introduced him to the Jordan way, at the helm. But what if Michael Jordan was playing today? Could he still dominate? Get ready for Tyronn Lue's electrifying take on MJ's modern-day scoring potential. Ty Lue, Jordan would score 45 ppg today. Tyronn Lue, a coach with an intimate understanding of basketball's evolution and legendary figures, has offered a bold prediction regarding Michael Jordan's scoring prowess in the current NBA landscape. Speaking on Shannon Sharpe's podcast, Club Shay Shay, Lue posited that Jordan, in today's game, would average an astonishing 45 points per contest. Lue's reasoning hinges on the significant rule changes and the altered physicality of the modern NBA, particularly the emphasis on avoiding contact and the prevalence of fouls called for even minor touches. He argues that Jordan, already a prolific scorer averaging 37 points in his prime, would leverage these rule changes to his immense advantage. Lue pointed out that the ability to drive to the basket and draw free throws, combined with Jordan's exceptional basketball IQ and offensive repertoire, would make him virtually unstoppable. He highlighted how Jordan's skill set, including his footwork and ability to create space, would be even more effective against defenders who are restricted in their physical engagement. Lue acknowledged that the introduction of zone defenses and different defensive schemes might pose a challenge, but he believes Jordan's intelligence and adaptability would allow him to overcome these obstacles. He also recalled Jordan's final seasons with the Washington Wizards, where, even at nearly 40 years old, he averaged over 20 points, demonstrating his enduring scoring ability. Lue emphasized that Jordan's approach to the game, his drive, and his unparalleled skill set would translate seamlessly, if not exponentially, to today's environment where offensive players are afforded greater protection. This perspective challenges the notion that Jordan might struggle in a more modern game, instead suggesting he would redefine scoring dominance. The implication is that Jordan's peak performance, amplified by today's rules, would reach unprecedented heights, solidifying his legacy as the ultimate offensive force. But the debate about scoring dominance doesn't end there. We're about to hear a claim that pits a current star directly against Jordan's scoring legacy. Lue's bold claim: Jordan's 45 PPG in today's NBA. Tyronn Lue, a coach with a unique perspective forged by playing alongside basketball's greatest legends, has ignited a firestorm of debate with his assertion that Michael Jordan would average an astounding 45 points per game in the current NBA era. Lue, who shared the court with Jordan during his tenure with the Washington Wizards and also played with Kobe Bryant, believes the evolution of the game significantly favors offensive superstars like Jordan. His argument centers on the drastic changes in defensive rules, particularly the crackdown on physical play and the increased frequency of foul calls. Lue emphasized that in today's NBA, defenders are largely prohibited from making contact, a stark contrast to the more physical era in which Jordan dominated. He stated, "You can't touch nobody, it's a foul. You got the best player in the world. The physicality is pretty much gone." Lue contends that Jordan's already legendary offensive arsenal, including his unparalleled footwork, mid-range mastery, and ability to draw contact, would be amplified by the current rules, leading to a torrent of free throw opportunities. He cited Jordan's career scoring average of 30.1 points per game as a baseline, suggesting that removing the limitations of physical defense would allow him to elevate his scoring even further, potentially adding another 15 points per game. Lue also highlighted Jordan's exceptional basketball IQ, noting that his understanding of the game and his opponents would enable him to exploit the current defensive schemes with ease. While acknowledging that zone defenses and different coverages exist today, Lue expressed confidence in Jordan's ability to adapt and overcome, much like he adapted his game throughout his career. He recalled Jordan's late career performance with the Wizards, where he still managed to score effectively despite being nearly 40, as evidence of his enduring talent. Lue's assessment paints a picture of Jordan not just as a scorer, but as a strategic offensive weapon perfectly suited to exploit the modern game's nuances, making his claim of a 45-point average a plausible, albeit extraordinary, projection. But is Jordan's scoring legacy truly untouchable? We're about to hear a high-profile executive make a direct comparison that challenges the GOAT himself. 76ers president Harden outscores Jordan. Daryl Morey, the president of the Philadelphia 76ers, has entered the ongoing discourse surrounding basketball's greatest scorers with a provocative assertion. James Harden's scoring ability surpasses that of Michael Jordan. Morey, known for his analytically driven approach to basketball, based his claim on advanced statistical metrics that measure team efficiency when a player controls the ball. He elaborated that Harden's impact on a team's offensive output, measured in points per possession when he initiates play, ranks him as the #1 scorer in NBA history according to his analysis. Morey highlighted Harden's consistent performance, even during his early career with the Oklahoma City Thunder, where he came off the bench, as evidence of his exceptional scoring efficiency. He stated that the eye test confirms Harden's incredible talent, but it was the data that solidified his belief. Morey explained that when assessing who is the better scorer, the math shows James Harden is the better scorer, because of how effectively his presence elevates the team's scoring. This perspective challenges the traditional view that often elevates Jordan due to his scoring titles and championships. Morey's argument emphasizes efficiency and impact on teams scoring over raw scoring volume or traditional accolades. He acknowledged that Harden reached the NBA Finals early in his career, but lamented that the team never finished the job. Nevertheless, Morey's conviction stems from years of statistical evidence, positioning Harden as a uniquely impactful offensive force in NBA history. This bold claim is likely to spark considerable debate among fans and analysts, who hold Jordan in such high regard for his scoring achievements and overall dominance. From GOAT debates to groundbreaking claims, it's been a wild ride. Stay tuned as we wrap it all up and look ahead to what's next. And that's a wrap on another jam-packed episode of the Roger Report. We heard Tyronn Lue detail Kawhi Leonard's Breakfast Club training inspired by Michael Jordan. Then, Lue claimed Jordan would average an unbelievable 45 points in today's NBA, and Daryl Morey controversially stated James Harden is a better scorer than MJ. Don't miss a single update. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, drop a comment below, and follow us on all social media platforms for more breaking news.